Welcome everybody to Neutral Perspective, and that's it. It's over. It's done. Finito. The group stage is done. Say goodbye to the small teams. Say goodbye to the teams that only came to the World Cup for the holidays. It's not Christmas. It's not Thanksgiving. It's not even their birthdays. But they went to a holiday rather than actually participating in the World Cup. They've disgraced their country, underperformed, and bloody hell is finally over. The weaklings, the crap army, it's over. It's finished. And it's done. No more shitty tactics. No more below-average tactics. Start playing professional football. Say goodbye to Uruguay. Say goodbye to Scotland. Say goodbye to South Korea. All teams who bloody flopped, who couldn't be bothered to turn up, and they had hope and dreams, but their hopes and dreams died. It died. Iran, I feel sorry for you. Like I always say, I feel sorry for you, man. So I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to disrespect you because of your situation. But I'm going to disrespect their teams that flopped in the World Cup. Goodbye, Panama, the only team that has not won a game, no points. Goodbye, Uzbekistan. They got the team that thought they can ruin Ronaldo. Goodbye, Jordan. Goodbye, Iraq. Goodbye, Saudi Arabia. Goodbye, New Zealand. Goodbye, Tunisia. Goodbye, Curacao. Goodbye, Turkey. Goodbye, Haiti and Qatar. And Czech Republic. It's done. The week of the week is done. We should get the Miley Cyrus's wrecking ball and wreck those teams because they are out of the competition. Round strike 3, you are out. And it's done. But you know what's not done? The South Africa versus Canada match. The team that made a biggest mistake of the beginning of the World Cup by having 9 men against Mexico against the team that's the host. Massive respect to South Africa. I feel like South Africa would have flopped. I thought this is the game over where teams would flop because this is that the Los Angeles Stadium, but I think that South Africa would have done something, but they had good chances. It was a tough game. It was a tough game for all, but it just felt like that the game is quite interesting. It just went from no expectations, but you look at the stats, like 58.4 overall possession, 41.6 by Canada. You look at the XG, both tight games. And massive to South Africa, because I thought South Africa would have fallen to pieces, but I think Canada, they've got a strong team. The only thing I'll say that I'm just curious was I love that guy, Aaron Klinder, who left he played in the second World Cup game and then scored a 2-1. I'm surprised that he didn't play. Unless I understand, he's 17 years old, lack of experience, but I have massive respect to Aaron Klinder. I think Aaron Klinder was a beast, but I think that South Africa didn't reach him properly. But I think with the whole Canada, I think Canada, the better team won. But I just feel like when it's like a last minute goal, you just gotta feel sorry for them. Because the thing is, you respect teams who give effort than teams who turn up for the holiday. It just felt like South Africa learned from their lesson against Mexico, where when they played against Mexico, they flopped, and I literally said on the YouTube video they disgraced the country by getting nine men, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they came second. I thought that the loss would have flopped the whole how they play mentally and physically. With Canada. The thing with Canada, even though they had a disadvantage when they're no longer going to play at their stadium, but I can't respect Jesse Marsh. I mean, this is the guy who survived, who took Leeds United to survival, and like people don't remember how good as manager he was at Leeds. I think he was a manager for United States of America before Poch. But what I like about this is like it's proper football because you look at both teams, 4-2, 4 at the back, professional football tactics. And what made it struggle for South Africa is that Canada had to put more players at the back, 4 at the back, than 4 midfielders, and that's tough to break. Because Canada's a good team. I think people underestimated them, and I think that people didn't give them opportunities because compared them to Mexico and the United States, I thought that Canada's team's the weakest team. But like, I just think that it's something that they should be proud of, both teams. And like, I don't think that one person's mistake is another person's fortune. Like, yes. Like, if South Africa didn't get the 9-man red card against Mexico, then things would have changed. But, like, you know, it's like the overall game tough. It was like fight for the final battle, you know. It was something that not many people would actually survive. I think that it's a good goal. Good goal by Eustaquio. And like, what I love about this is that it was a volley from Eustaquio. And like, another thing I love about this goal is like, you expect like the best players you expect the best of the best. Like, you expect like players like Messi, Ronaldo, Kane, Mbappe, the players that you recognize the players how good they are, no matter what team it is. Like, you can say the same thing with Bruno Fernandes. You can say the same thing with De Bruyne. You know, recognized game. But what I love about this is that people don't know about Eustaquio. That people don't, and that's how good the goal is because you don't recognize the player until you know, oh wow, this could have won the goal. I didn't even know him. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know who Eustaquio is. I didn't know who he is. And that's what they made the goal perfect. They made the goal perfect because you're like, whoa, who's that guy, bro? Who's that guy, Steven Eustaquio? No one recognized him. And that's why he's like shocks the world of World Cup. Because like, you look at him and what not like he so what you can see Eustaquio, yeah. The vice captain for Canada's international team. But again, you don't really know how like good of a player if you don't see him that much. Massive respect, man. Massive respect. I mean, smashed the ball in. Game over. I mean, it's like, if it's your team, let's just say if it's West Ham United, yeah, and you gave it your best. And I remember so many times we played against Chelsea and we conceded that stupid goal by Enzo Fernandez. We've done the same with Manchester United with Sesko's stupid goal. And it was a heartbreaking, but then we done it against Everton and Tottenham. If it affects you in a way that you support that team and you concede the last minute goal, then that's heartbreaking. But if you're in that situation where you support that team, where that last minute goal happened, then you'll be jumping up and down, like going crazy. And massive respect to Canada. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if you enjoy this video. And the next video is the Brazil versus Japan match. I wonder how it's gonna play out. Peace. I'm out. Eustaquio. Super goal, man. Super goal.